Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this makeup look, and I'm going to test new makeup products, and I'm going to compare a high-end brow pencil with a drugstore pencil, and I will show you which one performs best. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. I already have my foundation and my concealer on, and for my foundation I've used this Clinique Even Better Clinical Foundation, and for my concealer I've used this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I've also used this concealer as my eyeshadow primer, and to set everything in place I've used this Pat McGrath Under Eye Powder. This is Skin Fetish Blurring Under Eye Powder. I really love this powder, it's great to set the foundation, the concealer, everything, so I sometimes use this everywhere. I have previous videos when I use the concealer and the foundation, so for today's video I've just applied them off camera so I could move on to testing the new makeup products that I have to test for today's video. So for today I have a new bronzer to test, and I have this Ambient Lighting Bronzer by Hourglass. I've heard great things about this bronzer and I am very excited to try it. I'm very excited to test it and see if it's good for my fair skin, because it's quite hard for me to find a good bronzer that doesn't look muddy on my fair skin. So I'm very curious to test this one. So I've got the travel size version, because if it's not going to be good for me, at least I don't have the full size version. This is how the packaging look. It's very nice and lightweight. It's nice that you have a little mirror in here, so I will try to swatch the product on the back of my hand and see how it looks. So this is how it looks swatched on the back of my hand. This is definitely not matte and has some shimmer, but it's very fine. It's not something crazy. This is in a travel size version, but you have quite a lot of product in here, so I think this will last me a long time. So I'm very curious how this will look on my skin, and I'm going to apply it right now. And to apply the bronzer, I'm going to use this 127 by Zoeva. I love these brushes by Zoeva, by the way. They are very good. So this is how the bronzer look on my skin. On this side, doesn't look like it's emphasizing my texture, so it's nice and it's quite buildable, and the shade is pretty. So I will also apply the bronzer on this side. So this is how my skin look with the bronzer on. I think this is pretty. I'm not going to apply a blush on top because I want to see how it look at the end of the video, and I will give you my final impressions then. But now I am going to move on to my brows. And for my brow, I'm going to test the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills with the Brow Artist Skinny Definer by L'Oreal Paris. I've never tried these products before, so I'm going to test them for the first time today and see which one is the best. So this is how they look. For me, these look the same. I mean, both have a spoolie at the end. On both products, you could get the product out and take it back. It's very easy. I don't have them in the same shade. I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe and the Skinny Definer in the shade Brunette. I'm going to quickly swatch them on the back of my hand, and I'm going to start with the L'Oreal in the shade Brown. And here I will put the Anastasia. Here I have the L'Oreal brow pencil, and here is the Anastasia in Taupe. They look similar. This is definitely lighter. The Anastasia brow is a little bit waxy. So let's put this to a test. Here I will use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and here the L'Oreal Brow Artist. So I'm going to start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Taupe. I will start by brushing my hairs down, because that's how I usually start my brows. So here is my brow with the Anastasia Brow Wiz on this side. So So let's use this Skinny Definer by L'Oreal on this side. I'm going to finish the eyebrows with some brow setter, and I'm going to use this 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. This is the best brow setter ever. I definitely recommend you this one. So these are the eyebrows with these two. Both are very easy to use. The L'Oreal one is more creamier than the Anastasia one. I also love that both come with a spoolie, which is very nice. The only thing that I have to mention is that the Anastasia Brow Wiz is waterproof, and I cannot find any claims about the L'Oreal one that is waterproof. So I will let them for now and give you my final impressions at the end of the video. And for my eyes, I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame eyeshadow palette. I have a previous video when I used this eyeshadow palette, but I have to say that I don't reach as much for this one. It's a very pretty eyeshadow palette, but the formula of the eyeshadows is not so great. I'm going to start with this one all over the eyelids. And then I will use this all over the eyelids. This is very pretty. As you can see, they are not very pigmented, and I have to say that these two don't work at all with a brush. They are best applied with your fingers. So for me, this eyeshadow palette, it's definitely for just an everyday look, but I will try to give my eyes some definition and use this color closer to my lash line on the upper and the lower lash line. So I've just used this shade to create like a wing liner, but with eyeshadow. And I finished with this shade on my inner corners and here on the lower lash line. And to finish with the eye look, I'm going to apply mascara. And for my mascara, I'm going to use this Sephora Big by Definition. This mascara holds on pretty well throughout the day. So my lashes look amazing after 10 hours with this one. The only thing is that I don't like to use it on my bottom lashes because it has a little bit of a transfer on my under eyes. But other than that, I have to say that this is a fantastic mascara. For the price, the finish is amazing, so I definitely recommend you to try it. And if you want to see a full review, go check my last video. So I will quickly apply this and I will be right back. So these are my lashes with the mascara on. I have to say that this is my new favorite mascara. I love that this one also curls the lashes in a way that make my lashes look very nice. My lashes are pretty straight, so need a little bit of a curl, but yes, I love this one. To finish with this makeup look, I'm going to apply something on my lips, and for my lip liner, I'm going to use this McGRATH Labs PERMAGEL in contour, and I'm going to switch things up today and use a gloss on top. And I really like this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy, so I'm going to quickly apply these two. I prefer a matte lipstick, but I wanted to change things for today and be wild and use a gloss. I'm not sure it's matching with what I have on, so I'm going to apply a little bit of this Vinyl Gloss by Sephora. So I've just applied a little bit of this glossed vinyl by Sephora on top of the gloss bomb, just in the center of my lips so I could match my lips with my eyes. So this is the finished makeup look. Final impressions on the Hourglass bronzer. It's looking pretty, doesn't have chunky glitters, and it's not emphasizing my texture, which is nice. I'm obviously very curious about the wear, and I will definitely keep you updated about the wear of this bronzer. So as a first impression, I have to say that I like it, not so much because of the tone. It's just a little bit yellow on my skin, but I will test this one with a blush on my future videos. For today I just wanted to use it on its own so you can make a better idea, if you are closer to my skin tone, of how will look. I like that it's easy to use, buildable, and has a sheen, but it's a healthy looking sheen. Everything that I've used on the rest of my face, I've used them before on my channel and I have previous videos, but let's talk about these two right now. The L'Oreal is not waterproof. This is much more creamier than the Anastasia one. This is more waxy than the L'Oreal one. For me, they perform the same, are easy to use, and pigmented. So as a first impression, both are great. And if you don't have the budget to buy the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I definitely recommend you to buy this by L'Oreal. For me, this is a dupe for the Anastasia one. So that's it for today's video. Please let me know if you have this and which one you like more. I would love to know. But this is the finished makeup look. I really like how my makeup turned out today. It's very simple and easy. But that's it for today. I hope this video was helpful and I hope that you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you'll have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!